Sedbergh is based in one of the glories of nature.
You suddenly come over the top from the motorway and there's the valley spread out below you, and there's Sedbergh nestling in the bottom.
And the hills all around.
I like the fact that you could go off into the hills or canoeing in the river, so that was certainly appealing.
Out on the fells on a summer's day, listen to the curlew. Magic.
You walk through the gates and you feel as though you want to be here.
You've got opportunities to do anything you want.
An extraordinary environment. The countryside, the hills that are around you, the three rivers that converge, the rigour of the rugby and all the other sports, but also the other activities. I think they all came together for me in one very happy learning experience, and it set me up for life.
It's an inspirational place. It's got stunning views, a great environment, and at the same time it's a close-knit community, which means that the children know each other, they know their teachers extremely well, and it's a marvellous place to grow up. Sedbergh is a tremendously busy school.
Very busy school. Quite busy, which is good.
Very busy at the weekend.
Quite busy.
Very busy.
Keen to be busy.
Incredibly busy.
And for that to be the case, we have to have staff who are totally committed to the students. And they are excellent role models for our young people who are seeking a purpose in life. I can't think of any better role models for the future.
A lot's demanded of the staff to give to the kids.
I found I had a really good education because the teachers across the board were all brilliant and academically stimulating.
The relationship with teachers develops in 6 months.
Yeah,
It's very much more
relaxed,
informal.
I think you're expected to do a lot of revision on your own, and you get like a lot of free periods during the day in sixth form to do them.
Yeah, they trust you now. Like, if you're going to get on with it, you're going to get on with it.
We would expect the vast proportion of our sixth form to go on to leading universities, and of course our brightest pupils go to Oxford or Cambridge, and our less able aim at courses that are more suitable to their skills. But we are constantly driving and pushing. We have the same expectations of our pupils in the classroom as we do on the sports field.
Sunday we have a chapel which starts at 10:15, and it's just a normal service which lasts for about an hour or so.
I love the boarding, really. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to go.
It's the first time I've been boarding. I think for a lot of people it is. Once you get into it, it's just great fun, like with all the lads.
From the moment they wake up in the morning until the moment they go to bed,
you can expect activities to happen 24/7 in this school.
There's an audience for whatever's happening.
There's always something to keep busy, outdoor activities you can get yourself involved with.
I think it varies and depends what you like doing, because there's something for everyone.
There's always someone willing to do something.
The information from our housemaster is very efficient because he emails us all.
We miss them, I suspect, more than they miss us. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
We're encouraged as parents to get very involved in the school, and there's always time to go and see them from lectures, concerts. Every week there's something on.
In the inter-house competitions, the girls get just as stuck in as the boys, I think.
Yeah. I think they're trying to encourage you to competition between the houses healthy competition, because it helps you feel like you're in more of a community within the house.
It's like your house with family.
Yeah,
really.
definitely.
If I've got any problems, then I'll go and see my tutor. My tutor will come in and see what the problem is, or if we just want to have a chat and sort of talk over how the academic work's going, and if I need any extra help. There's always help on hand. It's one of the great things about a boarding school.
Boarding prepares you for life, I think, more than a day school, because you're used to 24-hour socialising with friends and colleagues, and sometimes, people that you don't know.
But you do learn to adjust to different people and different circumstances.
Boarding houses are at the heart of the school community, and that's where the interaction happens on a daily basis around the dining table. It's exactly the same as the family dining table at home.
I've probably kind of followed that principle and bring up my own family. We still have this kind of almost like house structure. It's quite bizarre, but it actually means I have a very good relationship with my own children.
Right, gentlemen, we are just going to look over the Terenure versus Sedbergh game from September. We have a line break there made by the outside centre. On the inside...
We're quite a big rugby school with a good pedigree with loads of internationals, but there's a huge variety of sports to be played.
Well, the girls' sports really generally just gone from strength to strength.
Since the girls arrived at Sedbergh, they've been keen to get involved in as many of those activities that the boys do.
The famous Wilson Run at Sedbergh School in Cumbria.
Running on the merge, you slide everywhere, but it's, when you come down here and the finish, it's an amazing achievement.
We're very fortunate to, I think, be unique amongst English schools to have our own full-time GP who's also a sports specialist.
The analysis that we get after a game and before the game on our own personal development is outstanding, and that's what drives the rugby club on. And that attention to detail is not just rugby but all sports here at Sedbergh.
Despite so many sportsmen and sportswomen, we have something like 3/4 of the school actively engaged in music.
I think there's a high level of music at Sedbergh. We've got the orchestra, of course, string orchestra, a swing band, which recently went to Barcelona, the CCF band, of course. Yeah, certainly there's plenty of music. There's a big scene here for music, and I mean there's always time to practice.
We've got a recording studio, we've got soundproofed areas, we've got a classroom full of keyboards, we've got computers for composing on. Everybody is a musician in some way, and it's just a question of finding out what kind of musician they are. It also needs to be a specialist elite thing for some, making sure that the specialists are stretched to the very edge of their abilities.
1, 2 and 3.
Quick as you can, please. What are you waiting for, Liz Morden? A blind man to buy your wares?
There's something for everyone, definitely. There's the musicals, and then there's the comical drama or minor productions.
It's a very diverse school. The performing and creative arts are very strong and always have been.
You've got your fine arts, you can do sculpture or ceramics, and then you can go to DT and you can do woodwork or metalwork or electronics, and the teacher's always there to help you, and you can just design things.
The teachers allow you to have a lot of creativity and do a lot of your own thinking about it, so it's not too prescriptive.
Every child has a whole range of talents, and one of the most important things that we do is seek out those talents and develop them to a point that they realise they can do things they never thought was possible before.
With the right encouragement, latent talent can be brought out, and actually the school gives something more than the family alone can offer.
I don't think there's any room for bored children at Sedbergh. There's so much going on. If you're bored of Sedbergh, you're bored with life, quite frankly.
I think the school is unique. They come out with a sense of self-worth and responsibility.
They learn to respect not only themselves but other people.
They can communicate well. They will meet the challenges of whatever life has to offer.
The school's a very experienced, finely tuned teaching machine.
A teaching machine with a heart.
In reality, that's all I'd say. Go and have a look, and you'll probably love it because you'll find something for your child there, because there is so much to offer.
I would say it was probably one of the happiest times in my life, in that I made a lot of friends, had a lot of fun, and I learned a tremendous deal.